Today is a work vlog and I am gonna do dōhan today. So it is afternoon right now and I have to get ready. It's gonna take me a while to get ready and then I'm gonna head out and meet my customer. Dōhan is a paid date and it's something that I do at the bar before I go to work. So we're gonna go out on a date and then afterwards I'm gonna go directly to the bar with the customer. It's not a sexual service, it's just a date. So I'm gonna go out to eat. I have reservations at a place and we're probably just gonna sightsee for a little bit around Ginza before we go to the bar. But yeah, that's it. This one's gonna be a long one. Usually dōhan is only dinner, so it's only like 2 hours, but today is gonna be longer than that, so that means I'm gonna get paid more. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready now. Put on my dress, but I put it on too early because it's hard to take off. Like, it has shapewear in it to like snatch your waist, but it's like really hard to take off because I have two layers of shapewear on. I'm out of breath. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready real quick because I'm gonna be late if I don't hurry up. So I'm probably not gonna show the process of me getting ready. I finished. It's kind of the basic makeup that I always put on. But I did like a little bit on the bottom, like the fake lashes, because I don't have the bottom lashes done anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna put on my wig and I'm gonna head out. I have to go soon. I'm gonna be late. I forgot, I wanted to curl my hair, but I don't think I have time to do that. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with the hair because I don't have time. Maybe I can do like a little bit of curl. I'm gonna try to do that real quick. Okay, here's the whole dress. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little bit like bulgy on the sides. I think it's because I'm wearing 2 layers of shapewear. This one comes with shapewear and I'm wearing Skims underneath. I like this dress a lot. I think it's like really flattering. I'm just gonna put on a cardigan with this. I need to like fix this bulge here. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, I have this cardigan. I used to have one with like fur on it that I thought would be really cute with this, but I don't have anything for red clothes. I don't buy red clothes. I don't have anything that matches my red dress, so I'm gonna be wearing like these boots. I have these old Hermes boots. I think they're Kelly buckled, I'm not sure. I'm gonna wear these because I don't have heels. I used to have some Valentino ones, but even that, like, I'm pretty sure I can't walk around with that on. So I'm gonna wear these, and I also don't have a bag that matches. I don't have anything that's like dressy for this occasion. So I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take these off though because these don't match. I think I'm just gonna go out like this, and I have this coat that I haven't worn yet. I need to fix up before I put it on. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna wear today for my dōhan. I don't think this really matches, but it's really hard because I don't have anything that's like formal or like dressy. Everything I have is like girly, and usually I would dress super girly, but this customer is from overseas and I think they don't really like cute Japanese guys. Really like cute girls, but I think this guy would prefer if I just look more mature. So this is why I'm dressing more sexy. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I need to brush my teeth and then I'm gonna go. So this is my outfit: the boots, the jacket, and the bag. I don't know how much this matches, but I mean, I tried. I tried, so yeah, that's what counts, I think.
brunch toast. So you just have to choose the main dish here and the coffee.
Okay.
This one and this one is already set. And first, would you like sparkling wine when you're ready for the meal? You just
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I just finished my customer and he spent so much money. He paid for dōhan and he gave me cash also. And we went to eat lunch. We walked around Ginza and we went window shopping. He asked me if I wanted to buy anything, but I said no because I don't feel like comfortable asking guys to buy me stuff when they're like, do you want something? Because I feel like they try to use that as leverage to ask you for more things. And I didn't want it to be that kind of relationship, so I said no. And yeah, he just left right now, so I'm on a break. And the only person working with me today is Abby. I don't think why is there no one here today?
There were supposed to be 2 more girls, but they all been sick.
Okay, so just me and Abby. Okay, I'm gonna go outside. I don't feel like taking a break. It's just me and Abby today, so there's like no chance of getting customers, I think. Because when usually guys want to come in groups, so if there's only 2 girls, it's kind of like they don't want to come. They want like a group of girls to be there. So I don't think we'll have any customers today. But once I get home, I'm just gonna do like a recap of everything that happened because I didn't really get into the details of like dōhan and like what it's like and what it is for and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go outside. Also, I broke my nail. My little piano fell off my nail. It seems not busy today. This guy walked by me and he is like, wow, amazing, but he didn't come in. He just walked by. It's an old guy.
And you missed it earlier. 2 guys were really drunk, and they looked like 2 men were they're like side by side, and then they went hello, and I just like stood to the side. I was like, their friends came, and they're like, oh sorry. They're Japanese, so they're all like, oh my god. Pick them up, and they were like, wow, pretty bunny, and they were like, take them away.
I should have came in.
Yeah.
I like your hair today.
Thank you. I haven't worn this one in a minute. It's kind of ratty at the ends.
I feel like we're twins. Yours is a little darker, but it's the same.
Fraternal twins?
Yeah.
That's cute.
We are done working and we're gonna walk to the taxi stand right now. And crazy Abby is gonna go and do a jog tonight. She's gonna go jog at night. And I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna edit videos. So
Go us.
yeah, still working.
Productive, so grind.
I just got home and I'm gonna explain everything I did today and like the concept of dōhan and everything. So I'm gonna explain a little bit more about the history of dōhan, just like a little bit of a clarification, because last night I was really tired and my brain wasn't working really well, so I just skipped over the like history background of dōhan. But hostessing kind of came about after the culture of like geishas in Japan are entertainers. Men would pay to go and see geishas, play drinking games with geishas. And something that they would do with geishas was that they would accompany them to work. Customers would have dinner with them and then take them to work. And I think I see like similarities. Geishas were not supposed to be sex workers. Those were the Orion. And I think in the same sense, hostesses are not sex workers in the traditional meaning of sex work. They're seen as more of like an entertainer, and there is like a separation. Like there, if you want to have sex, you go directly to a place where they sell sexual services. That's kind of a little bit of the background of why dōhan exists. And I feel like a lot of relationships in Japan are transactional. So you can find services like this. You can rent like a friend for the day. You can rent someone who pretends to be like your partner, or someone to stand in and pretend to be like a worker, things like that. You can even rent like a obasan, or the oji-chan. Like they have like these really strange services where you can like hang out with people and just pay them to hang out. And I feel like hostesses do this as well, but there's like I guess a sexual tone to hostessing, so people automatically assume like you're just going out to sleep with customers. So yeah, that's just a little bit of what dōhan in hostessing is. If you work at a hostess club, you're required to do dōhan. A lot of girls bars will try to make you do dōhan because that's the way they make the most money. I mean, you basically are working off clock and you get a commission, but that's all you get is commission. You don't get the time, because we're hourly workers, but during dōhan we don't get an hourly wage. We just get whatever the dōhan is. We get a percentage of the dōhan. And the good thing about dōhan is that we set the price to whatever we want. So I charge dōhan based on time. A lot of girls will charge dōhan based on what they're doing. So if they're like going to dinner, then they'll charge for dinner. And dōhan is like really, it varies from person to person, because I feel like my time is valuable to me and I don't want to go on a date with someone when it's like less money than what I make at the bar. So my dōhan price is different than other girls, and the bar takes a percentage of that. I'm not expected to do dōhan, but it's encouraged because it's more money for the bar. Today I did dōhan from 3 p.m. So I was out from 3 till 8 p.m. and I charged a lot because of the amount of time that I went out. I guess some people would see it as like pimping out or like sugar baby work, but I think it's safer because the bar is keeping track, and if someone doesn't want to pay or if they're weird or like whatever, they'll take care of it. They have our back. So I guess it is kind of like, I mean, you can see it as that way, but it's not a sexual service. I think people are just paying for company. And just like, I know I'm trying to like cope and like trying to like justify what I'm doing, but I'm just like trying to explain my psychology behind why I'm okay with doing this. And I think like everyone uses their body in to some extent when they're working. Like if you're a day laborer, if you're a construction worker, you're using your body basically. Like you can't do that job if you're like an elderly person. You have to be like young and strong to do that job. And I feel like it's the same for our type of work. Like you have to use your body in a specific way. I'm not having sex with my customers, but I have to look a certain way. I have to be a certain age to do this job. And I'm being paid for that, whether it's the company or they feel special or they get attention or whatever. Like I used to be a fitness trainer. People pay for your time, so I don't really have an issue. I think I've always had this type of job where people pay for my time. When I was teaching English, people were paying for my time. When I was a personal trainer, people paid for my time. And now people are paying for my time, but I feel like it's more honest. Because before, like if they wanted me to teach them English, I feel like they had a motivation underneath that where they pretended like they wanted to learn English, but they actually just wanted to date me, and they wouldn't tell me until like months later or years later. And I feel the same like as a personal trainer. Like I had the same experience where like guys would pretend like they wanted to learn from me, and then eventually they would ask me for sex. I have a friend who is like she basically works for a nuclear physicist company, and she does lectures around Japan, and she's been in meetings with men, older men, and they've asked her for sex. How much would it cost to have sex with her? And it has nothing to do with her job title. So I don't really see like a huge difference because I didn't really receive respect in my other jobs. And I feel like now at least it's more honest. People are just more honest with the way they feel. Yeah, today's Dohan. Basically, we went to lunch. We walked around. We did some window shopping. We just looked around. And then we went to the bar and we had karaoke at the bar. We drank champagne. And he left. He went home. And that was it. And it was actually like really fun. Like, he's super nice. He was really respectful. He didn't try to do anything weird or creepy. But he's not a Japanese person, so I feel like it's different. Like, for him, it was like the first time doing Dohan. They do have like similar things from the country he's from, but it's not the same. Yeah, I had a lot of fun today. And I will, Dohan is really common actually. If you walk around Ginza and you see like a young girl with a like 60-year-old Japanese man, most likely they're on Dohan. If you walk around Ginza a lot, you see a lot of young girls with older men, and they're getting paid to hang out with them. I forgot to mention one thing. After my customer today, we had one more customer. We only had 2 customers to do. So it's my customer and then another customer came. And he was from America. And I was explaining like the system and like what people do. And I was telling him like, sex tourism is becoming really popular in Japan because the yen is so weak. So a lot of foreigners are coming here. Like, a lot of foreigners used to go to Thailand because Thailand is super cheap for sex tourism, and now they're coming to Japan to do sex tourism. So a lot of the times, like, I get guys coming up to me and they'll be asking me like, do you do massage? And they'll do like this gesture to me. And we have a sign outside of our bar that says like, this is not a sex shop. So it's becoming like super normal now for like other foreigners to want to come to our bar because they think they can get sexual services from us. And obviously, like, a lot of these men who want to come to these places have bad behavior, and it just like makes everything not great. So recently we've had mostly foreign customers, and I don't know, like, the economy is really bad right now. Oh, and another thing, the owner got rid of the other girls' bar. So now we had, in the beginning when I started working, we had 3 girls' bars. We had the lounge, which is like the Hostess club where you sit next to the customer. We had the girls' bar with Japanese girls, and then we had our girls' bar with the bunny girls. They closed the lounge. They sold it. And then now the Japanese girls' bar, they turned it into a whiskey shop, Japanese whiskey shop. And I think they're targeting foreign customers, because it's the sign outside is in English and it says like Japanese whiskey. So we're the last girls' bar left, and I don't know if we're gonna make it until next year, because their whole business model is like really messed up. Those are all the updates I have. Good night. Bye.